Each year, students take a break from their studies and lend a hand to the City of O'Fallon's Volunteer Services Department. These hard-working kids help keep our parks looking beautiful and also learn a thing or two about themselves along the way.
Our younger community members are pretty important here in O'Fallon. Last year, for example, we had over 2,500 volunteers, and over half of that number were under the age of 18. So it's pretty powerful when we see that over 1,000 younger O'Fallon community members are actually getting engaged in their community. So that being said, it's important for us in volunteer services to be able to offer them opportunities to do just that.
You know, hitting the ground running.
Well, I think students realize that the world that they want to create for themselves is one of service, and one of they realize that they're getting a college education, which is a privilege. And so they want to give back to the community because of the privilege that they've received being able to get a college education themselves.
You get totally some new opportunities to meet new people. It's good for job resumes, and it's just good to tell people like, hey, I volunteered for this. I can get you contact info if you need to. And it's, oh my gosh, it's so much fun. It is. On beautiful days like this too, it's like, come out please. Don't be on your couch. It's really fun.
Students from all over the St. Louis metro area help get O'Fallon's parks ready to go for the summer. Students spread mulch throughout the parks. They removed pesky honeysuckle bushes, and they even cleaned up the Darius Heald home. But for these students, it was all about the learning experience that they can take with them in the future.
They've talked about some of the career choices that they want to make, the path that they're going in. We've got one who's studying botany, and someone who's in chemistry. A few of the other ones are in other trades, and they can see or relate what they're doing in this technical trade school to going to college, and then what they might be able to choose as a career path later on.
Because we live here, you know, we want to make sure the place that we live is always looking beautiful and perfect to us, to represent more of our community, show that we actually care.
It's a great workout for you, and it's a great thing to do, and it helps out the environment. And I didn't know some of the people in my group, and you can meet new people that way as well.
Thanks to the 1,000+ volunteers that recently gave back to our community. All the time and effort that was put in is much appreciated by the City of O'Fallon and their employees.
So if you think about all the parks that we have in the city, all of the trees that are within the park, the annuals that we grow in-house in the greenhouse actually, which is pretty rare. Most cities will actually order in plugs or have someone put those in. We actually grow all of that in-house and then we install it. So it's pretty large task to have 3 to 4 people handle all that. So what these kids are doing is a huge significant role in what they're playing on helping not only to lighten our load, but to make a difference.
So remember that there's still a bunch of volunteer opportunities in O'Fallon for the rest of the spring and summer months. And to find out how to become a part of O'Fallon's volunteer family, you can check them out on Facebook or Twitter.